What if I told you that leadership doesn't come from your title, your degree, or even your experience, but from something far simpler: influence, character, and growth? Today, we're breaking down John Maxwell's classic, Developing the Leader Within You, to show you 10 proven principles to become a leader who inspires, motivates, and transforms. By the end of this video, you'll have practical tools to lead yourself, your team, and even your life more effectively. Developing the Leader Within You, John C. Maxwell Introduction, the leader you've been waiting for. Storytelling: most people believe leadership is something you receive one day. A promotion, a title, a position. They say, once I become a manager, then I'll lead. Once people listen to me, then I'll act like a leader. But John C. Maxwell starts with a dangerous truth. It begins the moment you decide to grow. This book is not about becoming the CEO. It's about becoming someone worth following. Developing the Leader Within You is a guide for anyone who wants to lead without permission, influence without authority, grow from the inside out. And today, I'm going to break this book down chapter by chapter with real-life examples, practical lessons, and actions you can apply immediately. Not someday, but today. Chapter 1: Influence, the true measure of leadership. John Maxwell opens the book with one sentence that changes everything. Leadership is influence, nothing more, nothing less. This sentence destroys a very popular lie: that leadership belongs only to people at the top. What influence really means: influence means people listen when you speak. People trust your judgment. People change behavior because of you. You don't need permission to influence. You only need character, consistency, and care. Real-life example: think about this. In every workplace, there is someone with no title, but when they speak, people listen. When they act, others follow. That person is a leader. And sometimes, the manager with the title, no one follows them at all. Practical application: ask yourself, who listens to me? Who asks for my advice? Who copies my behavior? That's your leadership circle. Action for today: add value to one person without expecting anything back. Chapter 2: Priorities. Busy doesn't mean effective. Maxwell warns us. Most people confuse activity with achievement. Leaders don't do more things. They do the right things. The trap of booziness: you can answer emails all day, attend meetings all week, and still make zero progress. Leaders pause and ask, what matters most right now? The 80-20th principle: 20% of actions create 80% of results. Leaders identify and protect that 20%. Real-life example: 2 people work the same hours. One reacts, one focuses, one gets promoted, one stays stuck. The difference? Priorities. Practical application. Every morning ask, if I only finish one thing today, what should it be? Do that first. Chapter 3: Integrity. The foundation of trust. Talent impresses people. Integrity keeps them. Leadership without integrity is temporary. What integrity really is: integrity means your words and actions match. You act the same in public and private. You keep small promises. People don't expect perfection. They expect honesty. Real-life example A: leader admits a mistake publicly. The team trusts them more, not less. Another leader hides mistakes, blames others. Trust disappears. Practical application: ask, do my actions match my values? Would I be proud if this decision became public? Fix one small inconsistency today. Chapter 4. Creating Positive Change. Managers maintain systems. Leaders improve them. Leadership exists because things can be better. Why change is difficult. People resist change because fear, comfort, uncertainty. Leaders change anyway. Real-life example: one employee complains about problems. Another fixes one small part. Guess who becomes the leader? Practical application: identify one thing in your life or work that isn't working. Improve it by 10%. Start small, but start. Chapter 5. Problem Solving. The Value of a Leader. Maxwell says, leaders are paid to solve problems. The higher you lead, the bigger the problems you face. Leader versus follower. Thinking followers ask, how do we fix this? The leader's problem-solving mindset: expect problems. Face reality, quickly solve causes, not symptoms. Persist when it's hard. Practical application: write down one problem you're avoiding, the real cause, one step you can take today. Leadership begins there. Chapter 6. Attitude. The emotional climate. A leader's attitude is contagious. Teams don't feel motivated by words. They feel motivated by energy. Thermostat versus thermometer: followers react. Leaders set the temperature. Real-life example: same crisis. Two leaders. One panics. One stays calm. Team stays focused. Practical application: before reacting, pause and ask, what response serves my vision? Choose your attitude daily. Chapter 7. Vision. Seeing before others. See Vision answers one question: why does this matter? People don't follow rules, they follow purpose. Vision is not just a dream. Vision must be clear, simple, emotional, real-life example. A leader says, we're not just working, we're building something meaningful. People give more. Practical application: write, who do I want to help? What problem do I want to solve? What does success look like in 5 years? That's your vision. Chapter 8. Self-discipline. Leading yourself first before you lead others. You must lead yourself. Discipline turns vision into reality. Discipline beats motivation. Motivation comes and goes. Discipline stays. Real-life example. Two people start the same journey. One waits to feel ready. One shows up daily. Only one becomes a leader. Practical application: choose one habit. Reading, writing, exercise, consistency. Commit for 7 days. Chapter 9. Staff development. Multiplying leadership. Great leaders don't create followers. They create leaders. If everything depends on you, growth stops. Empowerment is trust in action. Teach, delegate, encourage. Practical application: identify one person, teach them one skill, give them one responsibility. Leadership multiplies here. Chapter 10. Personal growth. The leader never stops. The moment you stop growing, your leadership declines. Growth is not automatic. It's intentional. Real-life truth: you cannot lead people further than you've gone yourself. Practical application: create a growth plan. One book, one skill, one habit, one weakness to improve. Review monthly. Final message: the leader within you. Leadership is not about becoming someone else. It's about becoming more of who you already are. You don't need permission. You don't need a title. You don't need perfect conditions. You need one decision: to grow. Start today. The leader within you is waiting.